Good afternoon. This is Dr. Brandon Wentzel of Allcare Health Rehabilitation. Had a long day of treating patients, about 6:30 in the evening. Started off this morning with a meeting at 7 a.m. And I got approached with a question that I often heard in the past regarding concern with chiropractic in general. And I just wanted to take a minute before I left here this evening to address that question, about 6 or 7 other questions that I often came across over the years, and just try to touch base with those and answer them the best I can. Now, if there's any other questions that you have that you didn't hear from me today, I'm going to also offer up an opportunity to go ahead and contact me, email or phone. I'll give you that information at the end here so we can address them on my next video. First off, one of the questions or concerns I hear about a lot is chiropractic doctors aren't real doctors. They don't have as much education as a medical doctor. Well, I wish I would have known that was true, because I could have saved a ton of money on framing that bad boy right there. I did over 8 years of school, and the true fact of the matter is that chiropractors do 4,800 hours of schooling in chiropractic schools versus a medical doctor, which does 4,600 hours. Another question I've often heard is that patients can get a stroke from chiropractic treatment, or they're afraid it might hurt them. I've been treating people here approximately 10 years, anywhere from days old to my eldest, which is 103 years old. No one has ever gotten hurt in my office. I literally know hundreds of chiropractors, and each of them treat hundreds of people a week. And I've never heard of or known any of those patients to get hurt either. It's a very safe treatment approach, and very natural and non-invasive treatment approach that it's not going to hurt to try it. Another question is, I heard chiropractors will treat you forever. Another concern. I can't speak for other chiropractors. I can just speak for myself here at this office. And here at this office, we do corrective care, and there's definitely a beginning date and an end date. I've never treated a patient for a visit that he or she did not want to get treated. Another concern is, I hear it's expensive. Well, if you really want the care and you're willing to work with us, we're willing to work with you. The ultimate goal here is just to get you better. I heard chiropractors can hurt people. Again, newborns and infants up to the elderly I've treated, and that has never been an issue. Another concern is my insurance doesn't cover it. I just want to make sure one thing is clear, that it's not that your particular insurance doesn't cover it, it's that actual plan. In other words, what I'm trying to say is, if you have Highmark and it doesn't cover chiropractic care, that doesn't mean that all Highmark doesn't cover it. There's lots of people that have Highmark or UPMC or Aetna and all the other insurances that do cover chiropractic care. It just matters what plan you have. But in any event, whether you have insurance or not, by your decision to have it or not, or maybe you can't afford it or not, either way, again, if you're willing to work with us, we're willing to work with you. We have payment plan options here, no interest payment plan options. We can do things up front that can help you out, savings on bookkeeping fees, things of that nature. But again, if you're willing to work with us, we're willing to work with you. The ultimate goal is just to get you better. Another concern is, I heard children shouldn't go to a chiropractor. That could be further from the truth. A lot of people are concerned with growth plate damage. Well, when you get the skeleton in line the best it could, actually it promotes growth plate development. That's why a lot of chiropractic kids often don't have growing pains or shin splints and things of that nature. So also, there's board-certified chiropractic pediatrics. The other doctor in the practice, Dr. Rivera, with Allcare Health and Rehab, she heads up the Brentwood office, and she's actually board-certified in chiropractic pediatrics. One of the only ones in the area as well. I heard chiropractors are into crystals and all that kind of weird stuff. This one I don't get a lot. I don't hear that a lot. I heard it more in the beginning, 10 years ago. Truth of the matter is, crystals and all that other weird stuff you might have heard, that was never a part of my education. I've never seen that a part of my education. So if someone is actually using some technique like that, that's a personal preference, and it really is no part of what chiropractic is. My medical doctor said I shouldn't go to a chiropractor. This is a personal thing. Either it's a personal preference from that medical doctor, or maybe it's just a lack of knowledge of what we actually do. I've personally worked in 2 hospitals alongside medical doctors doing a medical team approach on a patient. Actually seemed to work out to be the best for the patient. I also treat a lot of my patients who are referred in by medical doctors. I have patients who are medical doctors, and they themselves also refer their family in. So again, that's just a personal preference. Look into things for yourself. Like I said, it's not going to hurt you. Come try it, get a consultation, see what it's all about, and just check it out for yourself. Don't just go by on what another person might say. I think that clears up all the questions that I've come across, some of the main ones. Yeah, so if you have any questions or concerns that I didn't cover, then feel free to contact me. Like I said, my email address is bjwentzeldc@yahoo.com. That's bjwentzeldc@yahoo.com. Or you can reach me at the Pittsburgh office at 412-482-3727. That's 412-482-3727. If you want to call up the Brentwood office on Tuesday or Thursday, most likely I'd be up there, 412-892-8600. 412